Greetings and salutations, Internet. My name's TJ. Welcome back to Fallout 2. It's been a while. Like, a month, actually. It's been a month, and I'm sorry. Actually, for you at home, it's been since yesterday, because I recorded one episode, and the last time I tried to record, realized my vision was not doing so good when I tried to read the small text, and scheduled a optometrist appointment. Hi, doctor. And long story short, I have glasses now. And I can read again. Or better. My vision's not that bad. But it was straining my eyes and causing migraines, which wasn't great. I have plenty of other things that cause migraines. Doing my job really shouldn't be one of them. Am I on the east side? Am I where I'm supposed to be? I don't know. I'm looking for Keith. Right. But yeah, so it's been a month since I recorded. It's gonna take me a little bit to get back into the swing of things. But, hopefully 2-Headed has tided y'all over in the meantime. You. Okay. This is where the Wrights live. One of the Wrights watching you. Hello? I don't have chems, let me do it. Chems. Marcus, do you want to hold some chems?
What do you want?
Just hold this. Phone's ringing in the background. Who be doing that? That's Mrs. Wright. Oh my, you gave me such a fright. Hello again. I thought you were someone else. I don't want to talk to Mrs. Wright. I'm looking for a specific Wright. One of the Wright's daughters. That's Orville. I'm not allowed to talk to him yet, I don't think. There's Keith. Hello. I don't know you. My dad don't know you. You don't start explaining. It ain't gonna matter. Who are you? I'm Keith Wright, the family Wright. Now you gotta tell me what you're doing here. I'm looking for a job. Is the family Wright hiring? I don't know if it'd do any good, but I guess I could ask Pa. If you could, I'd appreciate it. Hold on. Knocks on the door behind him. Pa! Sticks his head in. There's some mumbling, and he comes back and nods at the door. You can go in, but watch out. Dad's in a pissy mood. Thanks. Hello. Wrinkles cover this old man's face. It looks like any expression other than a scowl is foreign to him. Only a few brown hairs are left in his thick gray hair. Start talking, Tribal. Who are you and what do you want? Name's Richter. I'm interested in a job. No shit. Pleased to meet you, Richter. Glad you stopped by. Damn neighborly of you. The sneer crumbles into a frown. Looking for work in family Wright, huh? Yes, so happens my family is family Wright. Blood thicker than water and all. What makes you think I'd want a tribal trash like you in my family? Get all the hitmen I need. Give me a test then. Let me prove myself. Alright. Maybe you not being in the family could be a good thing. You got children? Not to my knowledge. One of my sons, my boy Richard, passed away recently. chem overdose. Jet. How can I help? I want to know what dealer gave that shit to Richard and forced him to take it. Every time I send my boys to find out, they turn up nothing. Maybe somebody who ain't got right blood could get some answers. Take the job. Alright then. Now look, you can find that son of a bitch who killed my boy. You don't touch him. You just come back and tell me the dead man's name. I'll take care of it from there. Any leads? No. Everybody's too scared to talk. Feel right anyway. If I were you, I would question some of the Reno chem pushers. See what they know. That jet came from somewhere. Any pushers you suspect? The way I see it was probably a Mordino pusher. That goddamn family controls nearly all the jet in Reno. I'd scoop out the Desperado, see what dealers hang around there. Find the person who gave him the jet. Don't hurt him. Just come back and tell you. Got it. Alright. We are now working for the Mafia. Don't worry. We've got a plan. It's all part of a grand plan. There's something I want, but I have to work with the Mafia to get it. Also, in my first playthrough of this game, I never worked with any of the Mafias. I never did a ton in New Reno. Like, obviously I did the stop in New Reno, get your car stolen. That whole bit. Where am I going? The Desperado? I think so. Actually, think about this smartly for a moment. What if I go ask to look at his room? I'm smart. I have 7 intelligence. I'm smart. I'm smart. I keep forgetting that. I did not make Richter a himbo. I did not go low intelligence, high strength. I went for high intelligence, high strength. For this reason. For this quest. Not this specific quest, but the quest that comes after it. Point is, I'm a big smart boy. I'm a fairly charismatic smart boy with big muscles. Hey Keith, what do you want now? Tell me about your brother Richard. Good kid. Damn, if we ever find out who done it to him. Any ideas who might have done it? A lot of other families sell jet. Could have been any of them. Mordino's got the most jet dealers, though, because they make the most jet. Bet it was one of them. What dealers do you suspect? Bunch of them. Jagged Jimmy J on 2nd Street. That old son of a bitch Renesco in the West End. And Jules deals, too. At the front of town. But mostly to dump tourists. Then there's little Jesus Mordino. Little Jesus Mordino? He's Big Jesus' son. Is it Jesus or Jesus? They're spelled the same. Big Jesus? Big Jesus? I don't know. It hasn't been pronounced, so I don't know if he means Jesus or Jesus. The Desperado. I'm gonna assume Jesus. I'm gonna assume Jesus. He's Big Jesus' son. A bastard, more like. He might have caught Richard alone, then pumped him full of jet out of spite. You looking for him? Check out the Desperado. Little Jesus hangs out there with his old man. Tell me a little more about Richard? Quiet kid. Clean kid. Kept out of trouble. And for a right, that's something. We buried him on the Golgotha Plains a while ago, but even so, Mom still don't want his room disturbed. Hard for her to let go, you know? Which room was his? Do you think your mother would mind if I looked in there? His room is the empty one next to Mom's room, and the second one down from the kitchen. As for looking around, well, look, don't stay long, and don't mess the place up, or Mom will pop a clip if she finds out. Thanks, Keith. I won't be long. So it's this one. Hey, I found an empty jet canister beneath the dresser. Interesting. Those traces of jet inside. Okay, I probably shouldn't. But let's go talk to one of those drug dealers. I guess Jimmy J on 2nd Street is probably the closest one. Right, because we exit here. That puts us on 2nd Street, I believe. Did you know that 2nd Street is actually the most common name in the United States for a street? Because 1st Street usually gets renamed. Yes, I know that fact was listed on Big Bang Theory, but I actually did research that to make sure it was true. And it is. It's kind of interesting. Also up there is Martin Luther King Boulevard and Church Street. For you, Jagged Jimmy J. This man has a slight facial tick and a scar down one of his cheeks. The scar looks like a knife wound. Brother, I had an eye on you since you walked down the street. You know what I see? What do you see? I see a pilot. I see someone who wants to fly. You need a little help. A little jet. Jet, huh? I had some questions. My pilot friend, when it comes to Jagged Jimmy J's your man. I got the best shit in New Reno. Pure jet. Straight jet. The safest jet. Jagged Jimmy J, huh? So I had some questions. Other dealers, they don't care about quality. But me, I like keeping my customer base and keeping them happy. Know what I'm saying? Just my way. The Jagged Jimmy J way. Hey, the Jagged Jimmy J way sounds great and all, and that's why I had some questions. What do you say? Can Jagged Jimmy J do you for today? You said before your jet was the safest. There isn't any bad jet floating around, is there? Hells, all I'm saying is Jimmy likes his buyers happy and alive. Draw your own conclusions, my pilot friend. Is breathing more important to you than shaving a few chips off your next jet purchase? Know anything about this empty jet canister? Takes canister and studies it. Now I sniffs nozzle, then frowns. Shit! This jet's got some rad scorp juice in it. Whoever's sucking on this ain't long for this world. Poisoned. Hell yes! Gotta be careful this telling shit like that be passed around. That's why Jimmy always says. Any idea where this might have come from? Now I don't be spreading the word. That's mine. If I were you, I'd ask Jules and Renesco about it. But you didn't hear that from me, right? Renesco and Jules, huh? I'll ask them about it. Thanks for the tip. Alright. We are detectives now. Doop 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 doop. Jules. Hey, buddy. Hey, welcome back. I don't remember your voice. I don't know what I gave you. Hey, welcome back. What does he need from Jules, my friend? Know what happened to Mr. Wright's son, Jules? The right kid? Yeah, I heard about that. Damn shame. Kids his age shouldn't be doing chems. They got so much to live for without being given impure stuff. Impure shit. You know anything about this empty jet canister? Like 100 others I've seen. It ain't mine, though. Could be Jagged Jimmy J's or Renesco's. That's some other questions. Nothing today. None of that. What do you mean, impure shit? Some dealers don't care what they sell. People die. Now, I ain't saying nothing, but I check with old Renesco the Rocket Man and see how good his shit is. Reno's big place, Jules. Anyone else might be responsible? A lot of dealers in town. Little Jesus Martino, maybe. Why would he sell to Wright? Don't make sense. There's Jagged Jimmy J up at 2nd Street north of here, but he's small time. I'd still check with Renesco, though. Alright. Renesco, huh? Well, Jules doesn't seem to know anything. I don't want to mess with the other families if I don't have to. Yeah, that doesn't seem like a good way to remain living. Just a hypothetical. You know? I don't think going around accusing the other families of murdering a member of one of them is a good way to remain alive. This one Renesco, or? Yeah, this is Renesco. Make it quick. You sell Jet to Richard White? Richard Wright? Don't you even try and pin that accusation on me. You know, you want to know who did it? Ask Tweedledum and Tweedledummer if they're still selling Jet laced with arsenic. Tweedledum and Tweedledummer? Who are they? That vulture Jules and that lying reprobate Jagged Jimmy. Jules is always perched near the entrance to town looking for ignorant visitors to victimize, and Jagged Jimmy deals on 2nd Street to the rest of the Reno cattle. Jules said to ask you. He says you sell bad shit. Look, Primate, you don't even know what you're babbling about. Never mind, I had some other questions. Open your mouth again, and even a whisper, even a hint reaches Mr. Wright that I, or you, might have had anything to do with that boy's OD. Our lives ain't worth Brahmin shit. If that happens... Me? Now hold on just a... If that happens, you tribal shit, I swear you'll die before I do. Now for the last time, that kid never bought shit from me, understand? Don't you ever say his name in here again, or so help me. Okay, I'm going now. Alright, let's try that again. Can you tell me anything about this empty jet canister? It's empty. It's a jet canister like the hundreds of others all over New Reno. Anything else I can help you with? Know anything about the rad scorpion venom traces that are in this canister? Rat scorpion. Renesco suddenly freezes as if remembering something. You know something about it, don't you? Whoa, now just wait a minute. That's it. Me and Mr. Wright are going to have a little talk. Good day, Renesco. Or should I say goodbye? Wait a minute. Look, I didn't sell it to the kid. He never bought anything from me. I was asked to make some jet laced with rat scorpion venom, but I didn't sell it to the kid. You were asked to make poison jet? For who? The Salvatores requested it. They said it was a special order. I didn't know they were going to give it to the right kid. You have to believe me. Don't poison kids. Why did you poison the jet? You had to know they were going to kill someone with it. The Salvatores own me. They own this place. When they want something, I give it to them, or they'll kill me and have me replaced. I never meant any harm to that boy. Later, Renesco. Alrighty. Renesco's involvement in Richard Wright's death. Interesting. I'd like to know about all the families. Just quickly figure out why they might have wanted to do this. And we can learn that from Jewel. Jules. How much? Inventory. How much money do I have? I keep wanting to say caps. But it's not caps in this game. Questions. What about Rubino? Tell me about the families. Mordinos. The Mordinos are a two-headed beast, friend. Each head's named Jesus Mordino. Oh, I suspected Jesus had crime. Ties to organized crime. Oh, goodness gracious. Go on. There's the father, Big Jesus Mordino, and the son, Little Jesus. And both are the meanest sons of bitches you'll ever meet. Or the meanest sons of bitches you ever met. Used to be slaves here, but they turned the tables years ago and carved their own little empire. How big is their empire? You know that Desperado is down the street. Can't miss it. They also got the biggest supply of jet in all New Reno. Got the urge to fly. How come they have the biggest supply of jet? They're on top of the pile, friend. Ain't no more reason than that. They got the factory, the maker, and the distribution. Like a whole goddamn airline, they got so much jet. A factory. Got factories all over New Reno. Breaking out the shit day and night. That's why you can buy all the jet you need from anywhere. Bars, casinos, on the street, and of course, from me. Back to the Mordinos and jet. What maker? Yeah. See, the Mordinos got themselves a little gold mine by the name of Myron. Hit the jackpot with him. See, he made jet. How extensive is this distribution network? They pump it all over New Reno, for starters. Up north to the Den, and also, well, it's also making its way to Redding nowadays, too. Just don't hurt the Mordino's purse none. Okay. What about Redding? Not much to say. Mining town northwest of here. Word is, Mordino wants to get some influence there. Get some of that Redding gold they dig up. So he ships them jet, they ship back gold, everybody happy. What about the other families? Salvatore's. Quiet bunch. They're led by Luis Salvatore. An original gangster getting on in years. The territory is on the west side. The crib's this bar called Salvatore's on 2nd Street. Don't be making trouble there. Why not? Some free advice. You see a Salvatore, you keep your head down and mouth shut, or they'll cut you in two. They got the best firepower this side of CA. So nobody with any kind of sense fucks with them. Understand? Got a pal firepower the Salvatores have. Pistols, so they shoot light. Now Reno's a city of lights, but like those pistols shine can cut a man in two. Whoop! Makes a clean burn between the two halves, it does. They shoot light. Do they call the pistols laser pistols? Well, I don't really know. I ain't sure what you're talking about, but take my word for it. Don't go ask the Salvatores about those pistols. They have this twitchy habit of killing people who are curious. Do they always have these pistols? They didn't always have them. They'd be in charge of New Reno. All of New Reno. As it stands, they're just building up quietly. Those pistols shows up. Maybe a few months back, around the time of the massacre. Massacre? Oh yeah, 2 Salvatore boys with those pistols killed a bunch of Bishop's men, then shot down some of Mordino's boys who've been trying to muscle in on the west side. Since then, the other families steer clear of the Salvatores. Any idea where they're getting these pistols from? No idea, friend. I ain't asking and you shouldn't either. Take my advice. Looking for a weapon? There's other safer places you could try. Like where? You want weapons? You go see my man Eldridge on West End. He got shit that'll kill people you ain't even met yet. Tell him I sent you. I have some other questions. Reno, families. Now, I've asked you about the bishops before. The Wrights. The Wrights are the only family who are family. The other families, see, they got mercs and tumbleweeds for muscles. But the Wright family is the Wright family, understand? Their family, how many are there? About 20 more true-blooded Wrights. Mean as spit, and each of them uglier than the next. What do the Wrights control? They ain't got no casino. They mostly deal in alcohol and sell it to their families. They're looking for hooch. They hang out on the east side of town in a big mansion. Okay. Okay, then we'll ask about Bishop because I don't remember. Yeah, John Bishop, not much to say. Bishop's a smart one, though, and he's looking to get it all. Where's his territory? He hangs out at the Shark Club up on 2nd Street, surrounded by guards, and don't go paying a visit unless you got real business with them. And keep your business away from his wife and his daughter. Business? You know what I mean, brother. Just stay away from them, too. Lest the thought of being on Bishop's list is something you like. Interesting. Thanks for talking with me. That's the Desperado. So I have a burning desire to go mess with Jesus 1 and 2. Which I don't. New Reno in this game really is like the proto version of what the Strip would be in New Vegas. And don't worry, I'll get to that game eventually. Definitely not want to be playing next. I've got some ideas, but I'm not certain. Why? Yeah. Okay, the door's closed again. Make sure I do this correctly. The way to get more experience out of this quest, I know that. You again. You find out who killed my boy? Your son didn't die of an overdose. He was poisoned. What? Poisoned? What in the hell's name are you talking about? He was poisoned with rat scorpion venom. The jet overdose was just a cover for the poisoning. Assuming I believe this for a second, and I ain't saying I am, then who poisoned my son? And why did they go for the trouble of dosing him with jet? Let's see here. I don't know which of the Salvatores did it. Renesco doctored up some jet for them, not knowing they'd use it to poison your son. That bastard's seen his last days. Come morning, he'll be dead, but it'll be a long time dying. Oh, but Renesco didn't give Richard the jet. He didn't know who it was for. It was the Salvatores that poisoned your son. Now why in the hell would they do that? The way I see it, the Mordinos control the jet in Reno. Naturally, you'd blame them for a chem overdose. Then there'd be war. If you two didn't wipe each other out, you'd be left at least weakened by the fight. But that makes life easier for the Salvatores. All they'd have to worry about then is the bishops. Stares at you for a long time. A dry chuckle escapes his lips. You gave me an answer. I can't do nothing about it. Salvatores. God damn it. Can't do anything about it. What do you mean? Know what those Salvatore bastards are armed with, friend? Those damned Lightbringers. One Salvatore pack of that kind of heat could kill my whole family without batting an eye. To beat that, I'd need... What? Well, before I get into specifics, let's settle accounts first. Here's a little cash for your trouble, plus some ammo, liquor from my private stock, and another job for you, if you're interested. I'm interested. It so happens that not too long ago I came across a map that shows an old army base in the mountains not far from here. You find a way there, I'll see that you're taking... You find a way in there, and I'll see that you're taken care of. How should I go? Didn't you send somebody already? Mr. Wright's expression tightens for a moment, they snorts. Not exactly. The fellows I got the map from are dead. They were a tough bunch, but they all got wiped out trying to get into the base. They didn't even get inside? Yeah, the only survivor said, shortly before his unfortunate death, said that they were some kind of super gun turrets guarding the entrance. Wiped out most of his boys. What happened to the survivor? Oh, old Sam Pritchard? That story. Got drunk one night, mentioned to my boy Keith he'd found the base, and before he knows it, he draws me a map. And before you know it, he draws me a map and dies. He's sleeping in Golgotha now. Seems like Reno's filled with sad stories these days. Take the job. Alright then, come back when you find a way in. I'll see that you're well rewarded. Now as for the location of the base, head north, then gives you coordinates of the Army base. Alright, I'll go check it out. I'll find a way inside, I'll be back. Alright. And now we have that quest. Which is the quest I wanted. So, last episode I went to go dig up Sam Pritchard's body, because apparently you could just bypass that whole quest we just did with a mod. There's a mod that lets you look at Sam Pritchard lagging again. There's a mod that adds in a lot of cut content. And there's a cut content where you can dig up Sam Pritchard's body if you go to Golgotha and find the map on him if you have enough stats. And I misread the wiki. And that's my bad. I wasted a little bit of time. But anyhow, now we've done it. Alrighty. My car's not down here. It's up on 2nd Street. My car's on 2nd Street. Alrighty. Why did the rat scorpion cross the road? I have no idea, person inside that wall. Get away from your boring ass. Alright. This is quite possibly one of the hardest locations on the map to get to. Let's go. I think this place is a little creepy. A little bit. Okay, there are entrances. There, it seems. There. Possibly there. And definitely right there. The issue is that. A lot of bodies. Oof. Alright, we're gonna figure out how to get in there next time. Thank you all so very much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye!